Okay, today is Saturday, and Chandra and I decided to celebrate Mother's Day Saturday because my rock place where I had to get the rock for the back pond is only open on Saturdays, not Sundays. So he took me out and about today, and last week when we were out and about, or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, and we got the owl, he fell in love with a fig that was full, and it's a different kind of fig, and it's going to be huge, tall, can be about 10 feet tall, anywhere from 10 to 30 feet, it said, but 10 is about normal. And so he wanted to go back and get that. Well, I'm running out of places for trees, especially one that size. So I decided to plant it over here. And it had a big root system. It had one of those big pots like you would get a huge tree in. So hopefully it does well. I got it in. It's got figs on it. But I'm sure the squirrels will take care of those for us. I don't think we're ever going to see a fig. But it does have figs on it. And I didn't knock any of them off. So we're in good shape there. Then I also, while I was down here, weeded this garden again because weeds just keep popping up. I also pulled out one of my grasses because 2 was too many here. They are doing just too well. So I pulled out one of the carrot grasses, weeded around my rose bush, and weeded all in here, and weeded out all the clover that had encroached on the garden and was growing between the rocks. So it looks pretty good, and filled the bird bath with fresh water. And I planted the Keurig, I don't know how you pronounce it, Keurig grasses over there along the stump. And I was able to separate that one clump into 3. So I'll have 3. I've got one coming up down there. You can see it right there. But this little area is looking quite nice. I wish I got a couple of trees that were on sale at Bimart, and both of them are looking not too good. I've got one over there that is a crab apple that had pretty pink blossoms in the early spring, but it's not doing much as far as leafing out, so I'm getting kind of worried. They were both bare root, so we'll see what happens. They were on sale though, which, at least that was good. And then down here, that bush right there, the one next to the yellow primroses, that was a hibiscus that was on sale last year. I tend to buy things that look half dead or aren't marked and stuff like that. So there it is. And it's doing well. The other one died. And then I bought some dinosaur, I don't know what they're called other than dinosaur plants, but they're like a rhubarb, but they're thorny and they grow huge. And I planted that down in the wet zone. I had one before and it only lasted a couple of years because it wasn't planted in the proper place. But I've got it in a very wet zone down behind the roadies, and I think it'll do well. I also, Chandra talked me into getting another, let's see if I can pan in on it here, digitalis. Oh, and I've only got 20% battery left. So I put that there. Foxglove digitalis. And it's pink. And we'll see how that does down here. I've had them before, and they haven't lasted very long at all. So, I weeded this out a little bit too. So everything is looking great. So over and out from Lynn's garden. I've got 2 cats with me right now. I'm going to rename Rabbit Shadow, I think, because she follows me everywhere. She was just in the bathroom with me, and she knew I was coming out, so she said, "Okay, Mommy, we're going out." Now, right, Rabbit? All right, over and out from Lynn's garden. Tomorrow, I will be, if I can still move, I will be in the back, doing the back pond, hopefully, and putting the new rock in and cleaning it out, because it is time. Bye now.